websites available like your Coursera, Udemy, you would have heard about them. Student used to go enroll, do an online course, get a certificate. So what happens is these kind of MOOC or courseware people, they allow the teachers also to create the courses. So I myself can register into Udemy and I can say that I am going to offer one online course. So we need to clear some prerequisites, and if I clear, I can upload the lecture material and anybody from anywhere, for example a student in Australia can log into Udemy and can open my course, enroll my course, do the course and get a certificate. So that also can be considered as the e-resource. So my teaching is not restricted only in Christianity Bangalore, not only in Bangalore, even apart from India, I can reach to anybody in the globe. So I am sharing my material, I am sharing my resources. So it is not possible. I cannot give entire course. Not a problem. I can share some books. I can share some journals. Even I can share some softwares. So I am just creating a software for mathematics students. So as to test their differentiation and integration. So they want to feed some value and see what is the end result. I am creating a software. I can share this software. Similarly, my thesis and dissertation, even online school, environment, everything is considered as a e-resource. So resource is not restricted to only PDF or only books. It can be anything. So I don't want to go much in detail about it. If you have a doubt, you can stop me here. Because today our main focus is we assume that we have materials, we have video lecture, and we are going to create our own platform. So platform is the place where I am going to keep my resource. So that is our focus today. So let's see what are the existing platforms available. So I'll take just a 5 minutes to quickly show you what are the platforms available. So looking into that, we can also plan how we are going to create our platform. So the first thing is MOOC, that is Massive Open Online Courses. So the very famous one is the SWAYAM. So initially IIT started with lot of online courses in the name of NPTEL, and now we have integrated lot of vendors together and we are calling them as SWAYAM courses. So swayam.gov.in has a repository of lot of online courses. A student can register and he can attend video lecture, he can undergo assessment and finally he can get certificate if he clear the examination. And we have EDX, we have Sailor, we have Coursera, we have Harvard, Academic Year. Not only this, even if you see Google is giving lot of online courses, IBM, Microsoft, now everybody are interested in giving the online courses. So we need to we need to log in, see the catalog and select it. Some courses may be free, some courses we need to pay to get the certificate. And the courseware is mainly, it comprises of the complete educational material. It starts from the introduction to the assessment and even for the examination, everything together. So we have lot of courseware websites also. So as I was telling you about Udemy, so Udemy is also one of the courseware where we can go and register ourselves as a trainer. And the next resource is ebook. So now here everybody will be having a doubt because every teacher is busy right now. Compared to our previous decade, nowadays what happens is we are involved in everything, not only in teaching, even in the academic activities of the college, and even we have to enrich our own file. So we would have enrolled for our PhD, we are interested in doing research projects. So our hands are in multiple places. So how can I spend time to write one ebook? So what happens is it's not necessary that I need to give a complete suit. For example, if you take a book published by Tata, McGraw-Hill or Pearson, then we are giving the complete structure. But when I go for an ebook, it's not necessary that I need to cover up the everything. So you have the freedom to fix your own curriculum, meaning to say that if I take for a computer science, so what I can actually take is instead of taking the entire thing, I can focus on any one particular area. For example, only Excel. So only Microsoft Excel, maybe a student in computer science, they don't have a subject to study for Excel, PowerPoint and all. Now we when we are going to a job, we can see that for every data calculation we are using this Excel. So I am going to create an ebook on mainly on Excel, Microsoft Excel. So I can create a book. So book is nothing but I am going to fix a curriculum saying that see this is the overview of this particular book. So I'm going to start with the introduction. I'm going to explain how I can enter the data in Excel, how can I use the formula, how can I use the macros, and how can I use it for data analysis. So I'm ending with some case studies also. So this is how I have decided the flow. So what I can do is in my book structure, I don't have lot of written content. Since it is mainly demonstration, I have mainly the screenshots and I have mainly the steps. So I can put it together according to the overview which I have prepared and tag them and call them as the ebook. So that is also possible. Suppose some teachers I have heard that they used to say I cannot type everything because I have lot of formula, or I have accounts teachers and all, they used to say, see I have contents which I need to put this way only. I need a ruled book, I need a left hand side, right hand side, this way. Not at all a problem. Even you can have a handwritten content which can be scanned and which can be converted into a PDF file. So it becomes, the content becomes e-content. So here in this example, generally when you see in the internet how the e-book looks like is, you can see left hand side menus are there. So when I click on the menus right side, with respect to the menu, I will see the content. For example, here the first line, date and time functions in Excel. So when I click on this, right side I see the list of functions. I can see 7 subtopics. So whichever the topic I am clicking, I will see the description. So if I click date, how to use date function in Excel, how to use date function in Excel. So this is how the contents are kept. Now if you see that, you would have understood that more than the text or the content we have prepared, here the main thing is the presentation. How they have presented the content. They have kept some menu, they have kept some content. On clicking the menu, the content is opening. So presentation is different in ebook. So this is how it can be. It is one of the suggestions. And there are some free ebooks are already available in the website. So a lot of free books are available, and more than that we have audio books also now. So what is an audio book is nothing but recorded content. So recorded contents are like something related to literature. I have seen, suppose if you take my programming paper, I can just read some manual and I can prepare myself. But if you take a literature or certain subjects which need the teacher, the way, even the teacher's modulation, how are they presenting the content. So all these things matters a lot, particularly like poems and plays and something like that. So what we can do is the teacher can record the content. So that is what you call it as the audio book. It's not necessary that the video is there, but simple audio content which is a recorded reading of a book. So the teacher is reading and the teacher is interpreting the contents in the particular poem or a particular content given by some foreign author, some reference material. So the teacher is reading and explaining and converting this recording into an audio file. This also again a e-content. And the e-journal. So I have my paper which is available in any of this journal. So the journal will be having my name and affiliation detail and say that this particular research article belongs to this person. So here I am using the journal portal or journal platform and I have kept my material over there. So this is again a open platform. And I was telling you about the software. So there are a lot of open softwares are also available. And thesis and dissertation. So we know very well Shod Ganga, all of our theses are available. Similarly, every country has their own thesis. And similarly, school or an online classroom, all these things are available. So what happens is now these are the things which you may be already familiar. So many sessions you would have attended, and all these e-contents are available with you. So now we are moving on to the next level, how I can present this e-content into the world. So instead of telling my student to check the mail, every time I am telling that, okay, you check your mail, I am forwarding my notes today. Instead, I am going to keep my notes in my website and I am going to tell them that go to my website and refer the material. So that is what we are going to do. So what and all is possible is, first thing, I should be ready with my content. So I am not telling it is a e-content, I am telling content. So content is nothing but what is the topic I am going to prepare. So with respect to the topic, what are the contents I am going to include? The text content, if at all I have some diagrams, if I have some animations, if I have video, all these things I am planning out first. So I am just preparing an overview. And once my content is ready, so content is not only that, suppose if it is a video lecture, what I am going to speak in the video, what topic I am going to teach. So that copy, like the draft, whatever I am going to speak, everything I am keeping it ready. And then using the technological development team or the technological development tools, we are converting this content into e-content. Okay, so I have my material, I have a script which I have prepared for my class. So generally I go to class, I take the class. Now what I am doing is, now the same content I am going to present before a camera and record it as a video lecture. So my lecture is converted into video lecture. So my content is now e-content. Okay, now e-content is ready. But where is this video available? It is with me. So now I am going to upload in YouTube. So once it is uploaded in YouTube, it is available in YouTube. Okay, now if YouTube has lot of videos, it does not have only educational video. It has videos related to craft, it has videos related to travel, food, entertainment, movies, everything. How people can categorize my video from the other video. So after uploading the YouTube, I am going to take the link and I am going to put it in a repository. That is Open Educational Resources Repository, OER. So OER is completely open. So at this moment I can say that I own e-resource. Okay, so there are two things. Already there are a lot of e-resources available, but I am going to create my own e-resource. So when I will use the word e-resources, resources which is being shared, content is with me, but I should share it with everyone, then I can call them as the resource. So now it is open and I am going to call them as the e-resource. So open educational resources are freely accessible, open licensed text, media, or it can be other digital assets. So we were telling about softwares and other things, right? So anything it could be. And they are mainly useful for teaching, learning, assessing, as well as for the research purpose. But I will add one more point here which is not listed. Apart from that, some digital identity for you. What do you mean by identity? I know there are so many teachers who are very, very creative in teaching. The way they handle the subject will be totally different, totally unique from others. But you are teaching it for only your class. Maybe I am teaching maybe one particular concept which I teach very nicely. Only to my Krishna Jayanti students I am teaching, which the globe does not know. So now what I am doing is, I am uploading in YouTube, yes it is fine. But then how they will contact me, how they know that who is this person. Now in this website, I am going to say that this is me. So I am going to keep my profile here in my website saying that this is Aruna Devi. She has done her schooling here, college here, and this is about her family, this is about her profile, right? Nowadays we don't have time to go ask someone, what are you doing? What is your area of interest? Sometimes we missed to see their expertise. So we will see in one side thinking that okay, this is their expertise, but they have talents in other things also. So everything I'm putting in my website, somebody who is interested, when they see the entire website, when they see the entire profile, they get impressed, and that is how you will be globally visible. So now the nation wants that only. So now when you check with your IQAC team, they keep emphasizing you to go for creating e-content. Why? Because it's every year the institution has to submit the e-content created by their teachers. They are asking directly the website address where the e-content of your teachers is available. So even our country promotes the teachers' visibility should be high because we have wonderful teaching fraternity. So apart from the material which we are sharing, through the material we are showing our face also that we are expert in this. So someone who is really interested, they can approach us. So that is another advantage which I have not listed. Okay, so the term OER, again we are saying that it is publicly accessible materials and resources, and anybody can use it provided the license is free. Okay, so this OER platform today, what we are going to do is we are going to see how to create a website or a blog. So there are few differences between website and a blog. We will see what it is. And when you are starting with that, you may have an idea to display your lecture notes, ebooks, and the most important thing is your teacher's profile. This website belongs to this particular teacher or this particular person. Okay, so now how do I create this website? Maybe people used to think, okay, should I pay for the domain? Because they say I have to pay, I should call computer science team, IT students, or should I give it to outsource like GoDaddy.com, something like that. No, not at all. You can go to that level maybe in the next stage. But initial stage, we can think about the free, website creating tools. So I have listed 4 things which I am familiar and I have found it is good. Okay, there may be any number of things, but then these 4 things, that is Google Sites, WordPress.com, Weebly.com, and Wix.com. These 4 are really good. They are very user friendly. Like anybody can just open and they can create their own website. Why I have generally they suggest WordPress.com, but I suggest you to go for Google Sites. Why? Because if you have a Gmail account, then it is very easy for you to select a Google site. Okay. Other than that, Weebly, Wix and all, you have to create one account. All these things you have to do, but this is quite simple. So today I am going to demonstrate you to create a website using googlesites.com. So how do I start? Where do I start? So you can just see this is the link, HTTP site. It's not necessary, you can just give sites.google.com. I'll copy this URL and paste it in the chat window. Suppose if you are in front of your laptop and if you are trying it, maybe you could try. Just a minute. My chat window is a little slow. One minute. Yeah. Okay, I have put the link in the chat window. Maybe if you could click on it, now I'll start the demonstration. demonstration in my laptop. You will see how we can create. So I hope my screen is visible to you all. And you could see this is my website which I have created. So this is like you can see I have written my name here, and you can see some of the menus I have given: home page, my classroom, training and consultancy, about and contact. So here this is a general category like introduction to the page, and my classroom I have just given some of the instances, classroom, activities, what we have done, and some of the teaching materials I have given. And similarly, this will be speaking about my visibility. So I was telling you, right? So like what are the topics which I have done consultancy, and my expertise I have listed, and in about I have given my profile. So what is my profile? A short profile I have given, and finally I have given a contact page so people can contact me. So I have given my address, email ID and phone number. So this is a very simple web page which I have created using wordpress.com. And I'll show you another one which I have created for my friend in Google Sites. So this is that Google site. Yes, you can view the published site. So what is the differences? Yes. So this one I have created for my friend. So the name of the web page, and you can see there is home, and here she has given the details of two subjects. Programming in C is one subject, then data structure using C is another subject, and then contact details. And also we have kept the details like area of interest, academic roles, etc. So when you click on area of interest, you can see when you click on academic roles, what and all she is there. And suppose programming in C. So she is taking for first year this particular subject. So she has kept all the study materials here. So click to read. So the moment when the student click on, he will be able to see the PPT or whatever the material ma'am has given. Similarly, data structures. So this one is programming in C. Similarly, data structures using C. So she has kept the material this way. So this is very simple, and then yeah, you can see contact. Okay, so basic details like how they will contact, like email ID and phone numbers and all. So very simple. So what happens is once you create this, you can instead of sharing your email ID and phone number, you can just say this is my website address, so people can open the page and then they can see your profile. So this is what actually we are going to do. So let's start like how to do and how is it easy or difficult, everything we can see. And this one we have created, this is our own platform, and you can see some of the open educational resources by government also. So you can see this open educational resources project which is a part of IT for change, and you could see almost seven community together. They have created this particular OER, and when you give view source, sorry, when you give ICT, yeah. So when you see toolkit and all, okay, you will see lot of tools which are created for teaching. For example, mathematics. If I click, so I can see some of the resources created for mathematics. This is one open educational resource. We don't mean this way, but here what we found as a common is there are books and software which are created, and which are left for free. Anybody can open this, anybody can download and use. So the same way we are actually going to create. Okay, so what I told you is we are going to create by typing this one, right? sites.google.com. So if you have not logged in, then it will ask you to log in. You can use your Gmail ID and password to log in. Since I have already logged in, I am directly moving into the page. So you can see that these are some of the websites I have already created. Okay. So now we are going to create one for yeah. So I'll just go for and close whichever is not needed. Okay. So now everybody who will, if you type, you will be landing in this particular page. So you are going to create a new one. When you are creating new one, you can see on the top, some templates are already there. What do you mean by templates? Already some designing part, everything is done blank. So you can see the template gallery. When you click on the template gallery, you see class, club, student portfolio, and then personal, and you can see event, help center, project, team, business. Like that, they have given some templates. When you go to WordPress, Wix, Weebly and all, you will have lot of templates. Okay. So since we are in the beginner level, we will start from this only. Okay. So I am going to take this class. Okay. I am taking this class. We can take any template, even we can start from the blank also. So when you click on this particular template, it is preparing one empty website page without any details, but with the designing part, with coloring, with font, everything we can actually customize, we can actually change also. Time. Okay, so I have got this. So these details I have not typed. All these things are by default, it is available. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to start now. Any volunteers are there in our participants? You can tell me how you want it. Now I can design the website for you. Anybody can help or shall I do? You do, ma'am. Okay. If anybody is there, then it would be help. Okay. Okay, so shall I do? I can take my own freedom or I can design. Yeah, we will see that and we will learn. Okay. 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 So yeah, this is the one. So now let me say, I am not going to do for a particular class. Rather, I am going to create this entire website for a teacher. Right? That is how we have planned. So now I am going to say, for example, this is for yeah, we will take our Pramila ma'am. Okay. So I am going to create this website for Pramila ma'am. So I am going to say. Okay, live, okay, so I'm going to say live learning, live and fun learning. So I'm going to keep this, okay, and here I'm going to say, Dr. Manila Government College for I think when we keep the length too click, it will not be visible. So I'll just keep only name as of now. Okay. This. So we can say Dr. Pramila classroom. Okay. Or we can say OER, Open Educational Repository. This looks much better. Okay, and here. So this is the place I can add anything. So I can say, introduction about my page. So you see what I am doing? I am just clicking. Okay, don't think that I am doing something. I am adding nothing. I am just clicking. I am able to select. I am able to delete. I am able to enter. So I am going to say about the teacher or something. Okay. So I can say, I can add maths profile or some introduction. I can have it here. Okay. Maybe something. Okay. And here you can see by default they have given a place for adding image. So what I can do, I can add an image here. So if I want to keep ma'am's photo here, I can do. Or if I want to keep my college photo, I can keep. Or anything which I have designed, I can keep it. Suppose I don't want photo here. Okay, why this is coming? Because we have selected template. Template will come up with default items. These are all defaultly they have kept. If we don't want, we can delete. So I am deleting this, I am deleting this because I don't want. So I have deleted the photo here. So here it is there. Now anything I want to add, yes. Or how do I add this? And this some default photo is there. They are saying that in this place you can add your class photograph. And here they have given actually where we can add the teacher profile also. See, you can see all these items are editable. Okay. So now maybe I want to add maths expertise. Now let's see. So this is a template, right? Now I have not done anything. I have added the title. I have added a caption here. I have just started with the description. I have not done anything else. Okay. Now what I am going to do, you see the option what and all is there. So you can see that there is something which looks like undo and redo. So you can see undo last, redo last section. And here you see that preview. So what I mean by preview is how this particular content will be visible. When you click on preview, what happens is it will give you an option. See, this is how it's going to be looking like. Okay, and here down you see this is the phone view, and this is the tablet view, and this is the large screen view, that is your laptop. So if I click on phone, this is how it will be looking in the phone. Can you see that? So if I click on this is how it will be visible. Thank you, sir. This is how it will be visible in the tab. Okay. Now, okay, you will be telling, okay, ma'am, okay, I have seen the preview. Then what next? Now I'll close this preview. I'm back to my designing page. So I am in the designing page right now. Okay. Now you may be asking, ma'am, how we will see. To see this page publicly available, you need to click on this option called as publish. Before that, you will not be able to see this page. So now I am giving publish. So now when I am giving publish, it is asking for the web address. By default, it is suggesting Premila's OER. So it is giving this way. You can actually change. Suppose if I am giving, okay, so Dr. Pramila is also available. Okay, so how this will be visible? So you can see sites.google.com/Kristujayanti. So since I have logged in my college, so this kristujayanti.com is coming. Suppose if not, then it will simply sites.google.com/Dr. Pramila. Right? So now I am going to give publish. So what happens after publish is, now I'll go this, and I can go for view published site. Okay. all. Now anybody can click this and you will be able to see the website we started designing. Ravindra sir, you have asked for the application, right? We are using sites.google.com, sir. There are many tools available. So we are using, already I have shared the link. If you want one more time, I can share the link.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am, if say Dr. Pramila, many Dr. Pramilas with the same name already there in Google site, then how to differentiate?
Ma'am, we need to choose a unique kind. For example, when I selected Aruna Devi, it was already there, so I added my father's name, Aruna Devi Kanagavedi. But some people, they used to say like fun in learning, learning Excel, like that and all, they used to give name to the website. But my suggestion is it's good to use our name. Then that identity will be there. So maybe you can add some more thing, like how we will customize the email ID, right? So the same way we can think about adding few things. Maybe something related to subject, but using year will not be good. But you can use your last name and something that way.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It's a suggestion, but you can see the feasible way how this is easy for others to remember. That way we can actually keep the name now.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Sudama. So now we can see that I have given the link, and when you click on the link, you will be able to see the respective web page, right? So now let's continue. Yes.
Ma'am, but it's showing some error saying that error 404 not found.
Can someone else also please check?
That is because she has not saved it yet, I think.
No,
Madam, when we click on the link, we get 404.
All are getting that error, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Error 404. Maybe you are logged into krishnujayanti.com. So might be possible. There might be a possible that Google is trying to access that thing, might be possible, because when I say Google's sites.google.com, it is trying to go to Krishnu Jayanti and then maybe I think so. It's
1 minute, I'll find it. 1 minute. So it is published. After publishing, okay, I'll publish one more time. No other changes we have done. I'll see the published settings. Okay, no issue here. Okay, one more project I will give you. Maybe we'll check that. Okay. Just a minute, it is little slow. Can you click and see this one, sir? This is also created by the same way. This is also already in the Krishna Jayanti domain only.
Same error, madam.
Same error? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam, we will do this as an assignment and send it to you.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, madam. We will do this as an assignment and send it to your email ID or somewhere, then you can check it how we have done it. You proceed
Yes,
further.
sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're most
Shall I proceed, sir, then?
Yes, madam.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Yes, yeah. So we are here, we are creating for ma'am. Yes. I'll close this. Yeah. So, one more time. Size. Dot. So I'm going to the editing page. Okay, so as of now we have not added any content, we just have written the name, right? So now let's add more details. Let's see how we can add a PPT or PDF, how to add image, how to add the drop down box, all these things, how is it possible? Let's see.
Okay.
Yes. So now let's see what are the options we have. So you can see to your right side, I think it is visible, I'll zoom also. So you can see in the right hand side, insert, pages and themes. So these are the options we have, right? Insert, pages and themes. And right now we are in insert. So in the insert, what are the options we have? We have text box. So text box is nothing but when you click this, you will be inserting one text box and you will be able to enter text into it. Like how we have done live and fun learning. So this is the text content. So this text content is kept in text box. So if you have lot of text material, suppose you are writing about some of your experience. So you have taken your students to some industry visit or village visit. So you are writing something about it. So then you can prefer adding a text box and place the text into the text box. And similarly, we have images. And then we have embed. What I mean by embed is, apart from the text and images, if I have any files to upload. So what this Google site is suggesting is, you can upload all your files into the Google Drive. So we know all of us, we know that there is something called as Google Drive, where we can keep image, document, Word file, PowerPoint, everything we can keep, right? So all these files can be available in Google Drive, and that can be brought into the web page using Embed, and you have direct link to the drive. For example, you have lot of materials. For a particular subject, you have some 20 files are available. So instead of keeping all the 20 files one by one, you are just giving the link to the drive. So you are keeping all the 20 files in the Google Drive, and the Google Drive link you are going to give here. So what happens is the person will click on it and he will get access to the Google Drive and he will access the content. So that is the concept Google Drive. And you can see some of the layout. In the layout, what do I see? I see some kind of mountain and some lines. This mountain indicates it's the image and line indicates it's the text. So you can see one image, one text box. Here two image, two text box. Here all three images. Here three images, three text box. So in which order we want, we can actually select the layout. Okay, so that is what they are trying to show. And after that, what we have, collapsible text. So this is the drop down. For example, area of expertise. So when I click on area of expertise, then what are all the list of expertise can come down. So that is collapsible text. Then if I have my entire subject, I can have table of content. Okay, image carousel is nothing but you would have seen ads, some ad banners, right? So like one image will come, then after some time another image will come, after some time another image will come, right? So that is image carousel. So if you want, you can keep button also. Okay, buttons like you have seen the submit button, seen in the website and all. Like that we can have button, we can have divider. The list goes this way, and mostly when you see that, these are the Google products like Google Docs, Google Slide, Google Sheet, Google Forms, charts. All these things belongs to Google product, and even map location. For example, you are keeping your college map. Yes, it is possible. Suppose you are having an event, seminar, conference. So you want to keep a calendar. Yes, possible. YouTube. So I was telling that we created a video and we have kept in our channel. So that you want to bring in here. Yes, possible. So all these things now we are going to do one by one. I have given the overview. What are the options we can insert, and you can see pages. So right now we are in one page. We are in the home page, right? And you see in the options we have few more options like schedule and newsletter. These are another 2 pages available. We can have the same 2 pages, or we can add more pages. How do I add more pages? You can see there is a plus button. So when I click on plus, I will be able to add multiple pages. And here you can see the themes. So we have selected the theme, right, initially. So same way they are giving some templates. So we can select the templates also. So now I am going to do one by one. So let me minimize. So we are here. So we are going to add controls in one page, and also we are going to add multiple pages. We are going to see how our YouTube videos can be added. Okay, yes. So, okay. So now I'm here. So I'm keeping only this much in my page, and defaultly I have 2 pages. One is the schedule page. So in the schedule page, this is how it is. By default, they have given daily schedule. These are already available. If you want, you can keep or you can delete. And they have another page, newsletter. This is for the events happened in the class. Monthly, what are the activities happened, all these things. Okay, right now I am not interested in these 2. I don't want this, so I want to delete. Now let's see how it can be deleted. So we are in the home page. Now this schedule page, I don't want. So what I can do is, you can see here, when you click on this, there is a three dot. When you click on the three dot, you can see make home page, duplicate page, properties, add subpage, hide from the navigation, and then delete. So I am just clicking delete. So now what happens? On the top I can see only two menus. One is home, the other one is newsletter. Okay. So even in the newsletter also I want to change the name. So I am just clicking on the properties. So in the property I want to change this newsletter into class details. So anything I can have. So I am just giving class details, and I am adding one more page saying on profile and contact. So the moment when I give, I can see three options are there on top: home, class details, profile and contact. So just in a click, like how you will do the Microsoft Word, PowerPoint. So same way, one click I can create one page. So now how do I edit one page? Let's see. So for example, class details. Okay. So you see all the pages comes with the top. That is the title which we have selected. And here it is given as newsletter. So I am going to change it to class details. You want to change the font? It's possible. You can see top itself you have the list of fonts. You have the size, bold, italic. All these minimum options are available. We can choose. Similarly, we want to change the image. Yes, it is possible. Change image. So when you click on change image, you have two options. One is upload, another one is select. When we give upload, we can select from the computer. So I don't know what image I have. So some random image I have. So I'm just keeping this. Okay, so this image is selected by me. So any image we can select this way. And yes. So here so classes 2020, sorry, yeah, okay, 2020 to 2021. And you can say whatever the classes we are taking. So maybe UG, something like economics, like UG. I don't know, I'm typing whatever is to my something I'm typing. Okay, now I'm going to add controls. So let's go to insert, and here I want to bring my YouTube. So we have our YouTube, right? So now how do I add YouTube? So I can go to I'll go to my YouTube. Okay, so I have few videos. Let me see how it can be copied here.
Madam, how do we save the class that we have created?
How do we?
How do we save it?
So it is by default, it will be saved. It will be auto saved. Auto saved is good.
Thank you, madam. Thanks.
I am seeing few questions. Thank you, sir. The web page be available in all three. Okay, Francis Anand sir has asked whether the web page will be available in mobile tab PC. Yes, sir. It's like normal website. You can view the website in your mobile tab and PC. Advantages, it will change the only laptop or phone. WordPress actually you can create in mobile also, ma'am. This I have Google site I have not tried, but WordPress is very comfortable. Even in mobile also you can actually create. Then Central Rajan sir has asked how to see all 3 files of Google Drive in phone to the laptop. All 3 files of Google Drive. Sir, I didn't get the question exactly. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's see. Okay, still it is taking time. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, it's coming. Yes. Okay. So you can see some of my videos are available. I'm going to take I have kept a lecture on online quiz. Okay, let me take this. So I'm going to take get shareable link. Yeah, this is a link. So I have copied this video link. Copied. Okay, now I'll come back to this. Yeah. Okay. So here I just clicked on YouTube. Okay. So we have 3 options, right? Insert, pages, and themes. So I have clicked on insert, and here I am pasting the YouTube link. So it is locating the video also. So I am just selecting. Okay. See, before I select, this button is not enabled. Okay. So I have to select and then select. When I select, this become blue and this also become blue. And click on select. So what happened immediately is, you can see one video player is kept here, and the size also I can resize. Okay. So what happens is, I have created some 10 videos. All the 10 videos I can keep this way, right? I can keep it in my website. So what happens is, people who visit my website, they can click and see the video. So now we will again publish. So sir was asking about how to save this. Whatever I do right now, it is saved, but it will not be visible in the website. Whenever I make change, I have to go for again publishing. So review changes and publish. So when I give this review changes and publish, Google will show me what are the changes I have done. So it is showing me that currently published is having this way. It is having newsletter. But now we have added class detail, classes, this one. So it is asking, this is the new one, this is the existing one. Do you want to publish? Yes. So I am just clicking publish. So after publishing, you will see you published the site. So earlier we had 3 different menus. Now we have 3 different menus. So you can see home, class detail, profile and contact are the 3 new menus. And class detail, this is a new image we have added, and this classes we have typed now, and this video, the video is playing inside the website. If you want to go to YouTube, then we can click on this YouTube. So we'll go to YouTube. So this video is being linked here, and the video started playing here. Right? So what we did is very simple. Okay, I'll close this. Yeah, we did very simple. We just what happened? This YouTube, we call this as an embedded object. It's an object, it's a player which is embedded in the website. Okay, so it's kept this way.
Madam,
If you are trying, yes sir, yes.
sorry madam,
Yes, sir.
means when we are on Google Meet with our students, we can use the site concurrently with our matter.
When we are using Google Classroom,
I will repeat madam, when we are with our students on Google Meet, when we are with the students on Google Meet, can we concurrently, simultaneously use our pre-created site also? That's what it means.
Yes, now we are actually in Google Meet and I am
Yes,
creating myself.
Yes, madam.
It is possible. It is possible.
I can use
And
simultaneously. Parallelly, I can use it. So instead of presenting
Yes, sir.
the
Yes, sir.
presentation, I can
Yes,
show
sir.
the site. Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot.
yes sir, yes sir, that's the biggest advantage. Yes sir, you are exactly right. Yes sir. Okay. So okay. Meanwhile, I see some of the chat questions. Okay. Yeah. So Central Rajan sir saying how to see all the 3 files of Google Drive. All the files. Yes sir. You can see. There is no issue in it, sir. Okay. Kadravan sir has asked how long our website will be free. Should we pay amount after some period? Sir, this is all about the domain you want. What do you mean by domain is, for example, I'll show mine. Here you can see arunadevikanagavel.wordpress.com. So here, this arunadevikanagavel.com alone if I want. This WordPress if I don't want, then I have to pay. But if they are giving I'm using their domain also, this is like I'm advertising for them. So if I have this kind of address, then I don't need to pay. This is completely off free. Maybe if we have time, I'll show you WordPress also. WordPress actually we have different options. Paid option also it starts from 99 rupees. So that kind of options are there mainly for this domain, mainly for the domain. But this website I am having it for 2 years, so completely it is free. I have not paid a single rupee. This WordPress. And students have created many sites in Wix.com. For example, I have taken class for MCOM students. So MCOM students now we all know the trend is e-commerce. So how they have to see how they can create e-commerce website. So I used to give them assignment to go to Wix.com and create e-commerce website. So many students will create the business plan and the e-commerce website is completely free. But the domain will have, for example, if I am creating a store like blinkandblue.com, but it will come like blinkandblue.wix.com. So if we want the complete domain for ourselves, then we have to pay. Other than that, we don't need to pay. For Google site also, nothing like that. Even WordPress, Wix, we have not paid actually. Sometimes what happens is you want a domain. I think madam was asking she wants only her name like that. So then she can pay and get the domain. Otherwise they will say these are the free names available, like your car registration kind. So I don't have a problem with my domain as WordPress, so it's free. And Gomati ma'am has asked, are students possible to record the Google Meet class if they are participants? If they are participants, I don't think they can record. That option will not be available. Maybe they can use screen recording in their mobile, can add our own photograph, we can add our college photograph, our trip photograph, field visit photograph. So we know how to add the photograph. We know how to create a video. That video link, how can we bring into the website also, we have seen. Right? Now let's see what and all we can add now. We want to add our files, right? Sir was telling when he want to teach class by showing this website. So he will put the contents in website and he will scroll through the website. So that is also fine. Let's see how that could be done. So I'll go to my page design. Yes. Okay. So now we have added video and here you can see okay, these items are all don't want, so I want to delete. So can you see delete section? If I want to delete one by one component, I can select and I can delete. Can you see one dustbin icon here? So one tool is deleted. If I want to delete this, then I have to select delete. Suppose you want to delete full section, then the full section is selected and I am just giving delete section. And similarly, this also delete. Okay. Okay. Yes. Now, so here, yeah, we have image added, we have the text content added, we have the video added. Now I'm coming here. So I want to include. So what I want to include, you can see docs option is there, slide, sheet, forms, all these things are there. So now let me go for the docs. So when I click on this, what Google will do is, Google will go to my account. In my account, what are the documents I have kept? That document will be visible. So we have seen my friend's website, right? She has kept a particular subject, programming in C, and she has kept all the notes. So like this, how you can actually bring in. So now let me take this here. So I want to include this. These are the documents available. So you can see the moment when I selected, I see one selected. It means maybe I have option to select multiple. So let me select one more. Okay, date of time QBS. Okay, and I am giving insert. So I have selected two documents and I have given insert. So the respective document is loading in my web page. We'll wait for a while. We'll see that the document which we have selected, can you see that? That it is embedded as an object. How your YouTube video is embedded? The same way this Word document is embedded. So the student, when they click on this, they will be accessing your document. It's not the copy of the document, it's your own document. Right? So I want to say what this document is all about. So I can add a text as well. Text box. I can say that data science lesson bank. And this one, I am including a text box and then big data analytics using, this is the title. Okay, yeah. So the documents are displayed like a gallery. So now again we will publish. We have added. So let's see. So it is showing what are the differences we have made now. Yeah. Then I will publish. After publishing, we will go for view published. So there may be some doubts. For example, I have added a document and it is now available in website, but that is a wrong document. So what should I do? So there is an option unpublish. Unpublish is like your undo. Whatever changes right now you have uploaded, that will be taken back. Okay. So now view published site. So yeah, our YouTube video is available. Here, yeah. Wait, it's still loading. So you can see that, your files, whatever the word files we have kept, data science question bank. Okay, so somebody is seeing, then they click on this. So they can use this arrow. What happens is right now here, when I click this, this will open in Google Docs. So what happens now is, now you can restrict the access. Suppose you want only your students to access the data. So you can actually restrict when you have your file in the Google Drive system. You can restrict to users in your own colleague. That way also is possible. Or you can give an option only to view. They cannot download. So here, see, this is a document which I have kept there. So whoever is seeing, they will be able to print, they will be able to download. So these option and all I don't want to give. Yes, I can do it, but I have to make these option settings in my Google Drive. Here, website will not do anything. Website, whatever file we are giving to website, the website will display as per the settings of Google Drive. So these are the notes. Suppose this is a notes I have for my student, so I can keep this way. So from where did I get? I got from here. Okay. So now I'll close this drive. I'll close review. This is the site we are using. This is the one we are editing. Okay. So now let's try with another component. So one more interesting, this collapsible text. Okay. So I'll add it here. So now I'm here. So instead of directly displaying, I want a different layout. So this is called collapsible text, which is a drop down. So I can say that mass area of expertise or domain, something like that. So okay. So here I can give business analytics. Okay. I can add a few more. Okay. So this one I have added. So how this will come is, whatever I have typed here, that will come, and you will see that one arrow. On clicking the arrow, this will be dropped down, right? So this way, for example, in my subject also I can keep this way, introduction. On clicking the introduction, I can make the text visible. Okay, so that way. So now we'll add one more and then publish. So I'll add another collapsible text. So this is for introduction to business analytics. And I can just give something we can add. Okay, so I'll just add something. is no control, is no saving. I'm just giving publish. Straight away I'm giving publish. Okay, after publishing, we'll go to view published site. Okay, so you can see area of expertise. So on clicking that, I see these 3 topics. Similarly, introduction to business analytics. When I click, I see. So this is called collapsible text. So I can have one page for one subject, and the introduction topic I can keep here, and inside that I can keep text. So that way also is possible. Okay. So close this layout. And we have image carousel. So I think important controls will add. Yeah. For example, yeah. So here, this is my text, right? So you will be telling, okay ma'am, everything is fine. But if I click one particular thing, then I need to jump. How that is possible? For example, let me add here further details, contact, okay. So now on clicking my name, okay, this has to be linked to my web page. So what I can do is, you can see that when you select the text, you can see that there is a insert link option is there, right? Whenever you have a text, you have the option to choose whether it is a normal, title, heading. That way you have the option to select the font, bold, italic, underline. Finally, there is an option called insert link. So what is this insert link? What happens if I give? So here, when I can select like which place I have to go. So for example, you see, if I click on this, it can navigate to any of the pages. So right now we have 3 pages: home page, class page, profile and contact. And we are in class page. So when I click this particular name, I can be redirected to home page or profile and contact also. So this is called internal navigation. So from one page to another page, we can actually make them to go. So first we will do this, and I'll show you how we can have external jumping also. So what happens is, you don't need to again and again write the content. For example, one class, the particular topic is available. Same topic is available in another page. So you don't need that page for further details. So just you need to select which page they have to navigate. So we'll see how the link is working. This is called internal linking also. So we'll have view published site. Meanwhile, any queries are there? I'll see. Okay. Okay. Hemlata ma'am had asked that, can we restrict the access only to our student? For the documents, it is available. Whatever the content we are sharing from the Google Drive, we can restrict the access. But when it is a website, the website is mainly meant for open. So it is completely open educational forum. So whoever is having MAP's website address, that person can open and see your website. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Can we edit the document? Thank you, ma'am. Can we, Sundravalli ma'am has asked, can we edit the document here? If that option is given as editing, for example, in Drive itself, editing option is enabled, then they can edit. Generally, we can restrict the access to view and then we can share it in the website. Or instead, what you can do is, better we can make it as a PDF file. If it is a PDF file, then nobody can edit it. So we can share the PDF file instead of sharing Google Docs or Google Slides. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Clear? Okay. Yes. Yes. I think it is published. Yeah. Okay. Class details. Classes. This and all we have seen already. Will come down. Yes. So this is the one we said, right? Further details, please contact. So when I click on this name, then I should be directed to home page, right? Right now we were in the class page. From class page, now we have come to the home page. So you can just click and then change the link from one page to another page also. Okay. Yes, we'll go back.
Very well presented.
I think if you have any, thank you, sir. Sir, you can tell me if any other specific thing you want to do, so I can show it. And I think meanwhile I can show you WordPress also, if you are interested. Anything if I need to show, you can tell me. I'll show that control or the page.
Madam,
Here
very
you
well
can see
presented,
Google
madam.
Forms.
Very well presented. Absolutely in the layman's language. Nice to understand. Madam, can you share your email ID with us in case of doubts?
Sure, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, must share the email ID in the group. WhatsApp group.
Madam, exceptionally good presentation, madam. What about the rest of the things that are listed down, the share, the Google forms and other things? Is there any separate place to put in there, madam?
Ma'am, it is all like, it's all the menus, whatever we want. For example, I want to conduct online class, online quiz. Online quiz means I have created a form, so I want to link the form here, that is possible. I can show you. Yes. So now let me add one here. So I'll come down. Okay, so now we'll go for including the form. Yeah. So we have already created some online Google form, maybe for collecting the feedback or for certificate generation or for conducting assessment test. So some form is created. So here you can see I have created one form for learning level identification. So in our college it's a habit. Before we start with our course, we will conduct one pre-assessment. Towards the end, we will conduct post-assessment. So I have created the form. So now let me insert that form here. So here the form is being inserted. So I can tell my student. So what happens is, this is now the form is kept in the website. So we'll publish. So in the Google form itself, I have restricted only Krishna Jayanti users can do the quiz. So what happens is, publishing. Okay, back. Okay, so now we'll give view published site. So this is an excellent way of communication because otherwise what you will be doing, you will be sharing the link every time one link we have to share it to student. So simply we can say please go to my website and open this page and give the quiz. So we don't need to share the link again and again. So yeah, coming down. Yes. So you can see the form is visible. So like YouTube video, they can just click this. So the form will be opening. So they will be entering their details, give next and then answer the test. So this form is available in the website. So I can simply say please log in, open my website. No need of logging also. Open my website, the quiz is kept in the course page. So I can create one page for one subject. Maybe for, since I am handling art for data science, so I can create art for data science as one page. In the page I can have the assessment test, I can keep the PPTs, I can keep the videos in an order. I can just keep in an order, lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3, that way. But this is completely open. So not only our students, anyone across the globe, they can actually look into the material and they can actually use it. So what happens is, one advantage is your visibility is getting high and you may get more number of followers in your YouTube or even in the website also you will get the number of visits. So that is also one of our identification. So like this Google form, even slides we can include, sheets. So sheets is for, suppose you are going to, you are asking the willingness of your student. For example, field trip is there. If you are interested, please enter the detail. But we have to make sure that it's not a confidential information because since it is there in the website, maybe we can ask some few details or few queries which is common or which is open, we can actually ask. So sheets, forms, charts, everything we can keep, layouts and pages. So here the advantage of Google Sites is it is quite simple, easy to add content, and another advantage is you don't need to create any specific user account, something like that. So in your own account, you don't need to remember username, password, because that is a big problem now. Because people will come and say, they will say rainforest is good for creating online videos. Then another person will say another website. So we keep creating so many accounts, and finally we'll forget the password, and finally we'll forget whatever the resource we have. So this Google site, the advantage is it is there in your email. It means that when I log into my email, I'll show you.
Madam, another question. Can these websites be hacked also?
I don't think so, ma'am, because I don't think so. It will open and edit the content right now, ma'am. That is not actually possible.
Okay.
Because there is no place for other person to come and okay. Okay. Is there a question by then? Okay. How to insert mathematical equations in Google Forms for creating quiz? Even I have faced this issue for including programs. So we need to give some programs and ask the students to predict the output and all. So what generates, ma'am? To say, I don't know, it is correct or not, I don't know. But what I generally do is I'll enter the content in one Word document, okay, and then that particular equation or something I'll convert into an image. and then I will include the image in the Google form. That option is there in Google form. You can include image as a question. You can include image also in the answer. You have four, five options, no ma'am. So there also you can include images. So whenever we have this kind of equations, so Google form will not allow. Rather, you can convert it as an image and you can paste it here.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Okay, ma'am. I think I have another 15 minutes. So, any other doubts in Google site? Shall I show you WordPress also?
Please show it, ma'am, as an overview.
Ma'am, one clarification. As far as Google sites are concerned,
Yeah, thanks.
if a faculty is handling some 3-4 subjects, so for each subject separately, he can create resources using Google sites. Means on the website itself, on the Google site website.
It is all our. It
Okay.
is all. Yes, sir. You can have pages. On one page itself, you can have. It is all about us. But if you see good, I showed you for one man, no sir. Created sub-pages. 2 sub-pages. One. That way also we can do.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So I'll start with this one. WordPress. So as I told you, WordPress even mobile app is there. Okay, so it is slow. Yes. Okay, I'll go for this option. Continue with Google. Okay. That's the problem most of the time. We forget. Okay, forgot password. Oh, this is my email ID. I'll share it meanwhile. Okay. Okay. So they have sent me a link. Let me see. Okay, I got a temporary password. Hmm. second. Yes. One minute, ma'am. Yes. Can you see my screen, ma'am? No, not as yet, ma'am. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Yes, I'm sharing it.
No, madam, your screen is not visible.
Now, sir?
Yes, madam, it is visible.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
We can see your slides. Very
Okay.
nice.
So, yeah. Thank you, sir. So, I think you can see the home page. So here, this is the WordPress. So since I forgot my password, so I have reset my password. And you can see here my sites, which means that it's not like I can create one website. I can create multiple websites. So it means I can create one website for me, one website for my class, one website for my department, one website for college. That way also is possible. So here you can see switch site option is there. So you can see I have created some four websites. Aruna Devi, and then Aloysius Edward, Professor Rudhanathan, and then J. Rice. So this is our open educational resources of our college. I'll show you that also. So now I'll show you my personal thing. So here, yeah, this is the page where we will land in. So compared to Google site, here you have lot of menus, but no need of worrying anything. So everything you can start from here. So you can see site setup. So there are some 5 steps you have to follow. One is first name the website, update your home page, edit the site menu, launch your site. In Google site we were using publish. Here we are using the term launch. Then confirm email address, and you have another option. You get WordPress app also. Okay. So now how to create a new website. So this one is already created. So how to create a new website? So I'm going to add new site. If you have not created, then directly you will land in this particular page. I'm giving skip. Okay. So now we will come here, choose a domain. So this is what I was telling you, the first step. So again I'm using Pramila ma'am's name only. Dr. Pramila. Okay, so when I give this, it is saying that, can you see here, Dr. Pramila and some random number .wordpress.com is free. Okay, but if I want drpramila.in, .co.in, .net.in, then I have to pay. But I don't want to pay. CW. I'll check whether it is, yes, it is free. So it is supporting me to use buffer vanilla gcw.wordpress.com, which is absolutely free. Other than that, I have to pay. So I want to use the free domain. So I'm selecting this and then I'm giving continue. So here also you can see some templates blank. Then you can see lot of templates are available. This looks more professional than your Google site. Okay, so you can see so many options are there. So now I'll select something. Okay. Okay. I'm selecting something. No need of worrying because we can delete whichever we don't want, we can keep whichever we want. So this is how the page will be looking like. By default, these contents are added. So I can delete the image, I can add the image, but the layout will be same. So that's what they are saying. And they are saying this is how it will look in tab and this is how it will look in mobile. In mobile, the layout will be like this. So they are showing this, how it will look. Preview they are showing to us. Suppose I don't want this design, I can go back. So let me select this. And yeah, they are showing that this is how this will look. Okay. And here you can see the font. This is Playfair, font, cabin. You can see the changes in the font. Okay, so I feel this is good. So after selecting this, I'm going to give continue. If I don't like, I can give go back. If I give continue, then it is asking me what are the other features I want. Mostly these features may be paid. For example, custom domain we have to pay. Store means we have to pay. SEO is nothing but search engine optimization. This and all is they are giving for business. Suppose if we want, we can add later also. Right now I am skipping. And again they are telling us to buy. Because just to attract, they will say you pay and get these options. Like that they are saying, but I don't want. So again I am going for free option. So don't worry seeing this. Why again they are asking $8. We have selected free. No problem. Go for free only. Free will be last option. They want to attract us with their features. But since we are into education, I think this is enough. If you want to add, we can add more features. So yeah, we are moving in. So now, as of now, we have done step number 1. Step number 1, we have created the domain name. So the domain name is drpramilagcw.wordpress.com. So this domain alone we have created. Defaultly, they have given some template to us. We can customize the template like how we have done in the Google site. Same way we can add the details. Okay, so it is taking me to edit page. Edit page. Okay, so this, the moment when you see this, we feel fine, right? It is looking like the same way how it was in Google site. So this is the default image. This is the default content they have given. So they are saying that introduce yourself. So you can keep the contents here that way. And you can see, yeah. So yeah, these are the options already we have. So we will do the same way. So in the home page, now let me do the same thing. Doctor. Pramila, right? And I'm going to give update. So here there is a save option. Every time whenever we are doing changes, we have to click on this update. And you see there is a preview option. So the preview. So this is how the site looks like. We have not done anything, right? So it is simply coming this way. So this is how my preview. Launch site, we have not launched. So now let me do launch. Launch. So just like publishing, here we have to launch. So after launching, I'll give the site address, maybe you can check. I'll share the link. Again, it is showing, all these options, but I'm going to skip purchase. I'm giving skip purchase. Again, I'm going to give start with free. They keep telling us, but no problem. We can skip the option. Okay, so it is saying you launched your site. So here also you can see the site name. So I'll copy this. And I'll put it here. Okay, its link is not coming. So many of you have asked which method is good. According to me, I feel comfortable with WordPress, but the thing is they will give you lot of options. So and they will say that some features are paid. So that only that is there. Other than that, it is very professional. They give you a lot of options. So I'm using WordPress. I'm giving review. Yes, I think now this link will work. Yes. Okay. So all the editings like your Google sites we can do, but we have to spend little time because the menus and all will be little different. Little time we have to spend. But Google sites is very simple. Anybody can start immediately. WordPress will take little time. First time when I started, I'll tell you I belong to computer science only. But then first time when I started, I myself felt like something different that way. But after some time when we are again and again working, then I felt WordPress is very comfortable. So it will take some time for WordPress, but Google site is very simple. I think I have taken 5 more minutes. Is it okay? Anything else should I share with you? Please let me know. Okay.
Thank you, madam. Very nice presentation. Thank you.
Okay. Any other doubts? Okay. Few of you have asked for the YouTube link. I'll create. Actually, I have not done. I'll create and I'll send it to you. Both for Google Sites and WordPress also. Step by step, I can clear it. But not immediately. My email ID I'll share.
You already shared it.
Okay. Yes. this is my email ID, mobile number, and
Email ID is not visible properly, madam.
I have put it in chat window, sir. So I'll end. I'll finish with one thing. Every teacher is actually unique. We may be knowing it, but we may not be knowing. So the real strength is our own resources. Many of us don't know how to actually present it. So now with a lot of this e-learning technologies, actually we can come up and we can show all our unique techniques, unique teaching to entire group. So all the best.
Thank you, ma'am. Excellent presentation and excellent information. Already time is 6 o'clock. It's a time for discussion. If anybody have any questions, please ask madam. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಸುಮಾರು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಡೀ ಸೆಷನ್ನೇ ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 2 ಗಂಟೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಳೀತು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಲೈವ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬಾ ಜೀವಂತವಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಇತ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಫಾರ್ ವುಮೆನ್ IQAC ವತಿಯಿಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. On behalf of the principal and the entire teaching and non-teaching faculty of the college, I extend sincere thanks to today's session resource person, Dr. Aruna Devi K, who gave a very lucid and informative talk on creating teachers' open educational resources platform. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us. I also extend my sincere thanks to our beloved principal, Professor K.R. Prasad, Professor Pamela S., Professor Keshav R.N., and the members of IQAC team for their support. I also extend my sincere thanks to all the participants. Thank you once again. See you tomorrow at 4 p.m. for the third day session. Thank you one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Now the feedback form will send to you through WhatsApp groups. Please fill it and submit it before 8 p.m. Thank you. Thank you one and all. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್.
Thank you. ಏನಾದ್ರು ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಥ್ರೂ ಇಮೇಲ್ ನಾವು ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್.
Aruna madam, thank you so much for your wonderful presentation, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
It was very great pleasure to listening to you. Such a wonderful, eminent speaker you have here. So we are looking forward to your YouTube video regarding this YouTube creation.
Definitely, sir. Definitely, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Renuka. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Vijayendra sir, for organizing such a wonderful session for us.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Okay, sir.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಡೀ ಸೆಷನ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ನ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲೈವ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಈ ಸೆಷನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು. ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಿಗೂ ಏನೋ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಿಂದ ಏನೋ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ಸ್ ಈ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಈ ಸೆಷನ್ ನ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಮೇಡಮ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.